Hello everyone, thanks for dropping by. Last week there was a picture of the very last Aston Martin Vantage, and I said that I'd like the Vanquish, the flagship, but they don't make that anymore. That one on what you can see now is the DBS Superleggera, which is the current Aston Martin flagship. I doubt I'd buy one of them either because of that god-awful black gaping mouth of a grille that I just don't like at all. But anyway, those of you in America will no doubt know that feminism is rampant all across your country and the same as in Canada, but you may not know how rampant feminism is. So looking around yesterday, I found this. As you can see, it's from the Pew Research Centre, and as you can see, it was written on July 7th, 2020, or about a year or so ago, and it says 61% of US women say feminists describe them well. Many see feminism as empowering and polarizing. And that picture was taken in 2018 in Los Angeles. Surprise, surprise. They haven't got anything else to do. But if you go down, you'll see that about 7 in 10 women will, with at least a bachelor's degree, 72% say the term feminist describes them very well or somewhat well, compared with 56% of women with less education. Excuse me, I just had some coffee and a frog in my throat. Anyway, if you look on to the right, you'll see the bachelor's degree, 26% or just over a quarter. It says it describes them very well and somewhat well is 46, hence the 72%. You'll notice that the age group is the top there, 27%, or just over a quarter again, and 41% is the biggest nominating factor that calls themselves feminists, and they wonder why guys don't want to date them. The women going on a bit later in life, it's shrunk down to 19%. They've got a bit of common sense, but still they have the feminist overflow from this group. And then as they get older and hit the wall, it drops down to 12%. They're just bitter against men, and it's even bigger. And finally, in the final group, they're cat ladies, 20% and 44%. But once again, high school or less, some college, but then again, they go into the political indoctrination center of American colleges, and it jumps to 26%. Of course, politically, we have Democrats, leaning Democrats, 28%, 75% or 3/4 of American women consider themselves as feminists. Now, this is somewhat of a bits and pieces article. I'll naturally put all the links below. And it says women are more likely to assign positive characteristics to feminism. It's empowering. 60% of men says yes, they're mostly cooks probably, and 68% of women. Now all these feminist women, they all have a wish list about what they want to see. So in Ms. magazine website, feminist wish list for 2022, we were never meant to do this alone. Now this is just a collection of wish lists of these leading feminists. All these articles are from CEOs, directors, US Senator, Executive Director, CEO, activist and politician, PhD, on and on and on and on and on. I'm not going to go through it, but they're all having the wish list what they want to happen in 2022. And drops down, and then we get to the other articles. By the way, That's Rachel Levine, a pretend Jew who was a guy biologically but has had his dick cut off, and he is the American establishment's definition of a woman. But anyway, this is a wish list for feminists for 2022. Now, nobody asks what men want except Nina Power, who incidentally is a feminist, and she's wrote a book. This was written 11th of March 2022. Now, the only reason I'm including this is this bit. It says, for a feminist to take on bracing originality is bracingly original, especially when she engages in such extreme fringes as anti-feminism, as the incel movement and the separatist group MGTOW, men going their own way. That's the only mention of MGTOW in this entire article. As you can see, it's not much of an article, but if you want to buy the book, it's £14.99. You can probably get it from Amazon if you live in America for about $20 maybe. But anyway, they ask what men want. This man wants a quiet life, peace and quiet, and no drama, and I just want to live quietly. That's all. But his feminist wish lists will make the hard wall of reality with a coming recession. Now, this is the Washington Post. It was written April 13th, 2022, or about a month or so ago. And recession risks arise in the United States isn't prepared. It's an article about the coming economic storm hitting America, or about to hit America. The Le Monde, this was written April 29th this year. This Le Monde is a major French newspaper, and US gross domestic product falls by 1.4% in the first quarter. And even the World Economic Forum has warned of the recession heading for the United States and Canada, and it probably trickle out over the world. Yeah, all these feminists, they want all sorts of goodies and things, but reality shows if this kicks in probably and daddy government runs out of money, they ain't going to get it. But what do men want? Men want a quiet life, that's all. They don't want the drama of having a woman, but as Sadman showed in his last video, women are starting to panic as all the things that they used to are coming to an end, and they just want to get men back on the plantation. But with 61% of women calling themselves feminist, it ain't gonna happen, because I think American guys, they've wised up to them and they're not gonna go back. So the ladies, strong independent women, are gonna have to manage things on their own, because be careful what you wish for, otherwise you might just get it. Or as the Rolling Stones said in one of their songs, you can't always get what you want. I think we're on the 10-minute mark now. Sorry it's a bit patchy, this one, but I couldn't find much yesterday. So, you know the routine, people. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe. It's completely up to you. So till next Monday, that's it. Bye-bye.